Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Here's Colton Wong now. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
The 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Bullet back up the middle. Saunders patrolling center makes the play, one out. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Kuhl, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Missed with a slider. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Sinking line drive out to right center. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in some knocks. The unlikely.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Jed Jerko now. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Alex Reyes gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jordy Mercer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 1-1 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. One out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And the throw in gets away from him.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. Jerko has it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jet Jerko. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 23.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Sean Rodriguez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Sean Rodriguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Popped him up. Kelly shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So coming to the plate, David Freese looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. DeYoung waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Cervelli is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praised for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air into shallow left center. Ozuna is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show. Standing in, Jose Martinez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Saunders is after it. 1 out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Carson Kelly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Popped him up. Bell has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Weak chopper up the line. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Michael Saunders now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Center fielder, Michael Saunders.
Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Chad Kuhl. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped up. Back behind second. Jerko over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-1. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dexter Fowler. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there, 2 gone. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 2-2. Hit hard toward the right side, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. Here's Jed Jerko now. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Jordy Mercer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jordy Mercer.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Corey Dickerson. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike one. High pop-up. Cervelli is there. One away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Riding in once again, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Rodriguez is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. So stepping in, Carson Kelly 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. A ball and no strikes.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in now, Sean Rodriguez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Sean Rodriguez.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rodriguez has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll bring this one in. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Here's David Freese to stand in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in to try it again. Alex Reyes. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Center fielder number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We are still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Saunders. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Michael Saunders.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Chad Kuhl. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Leon ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Josh Harrison, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back in standing. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Wong waits on it, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. Back here in Pittsburgh, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
1-1. He's running. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Here comes the go-ahead run. And a relay to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. The 2-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A bouncer to the left side. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Here's Marcelo Zuna, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-1 home. Little tapper down the third baseline. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Now batting, First baseman, Jose Martinez.
Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Jerko, the runner at third. Carpenter over at second. Ozuna on at first with nobody out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Digging in once again, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's after it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding in once again, Alex Reyes. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded and shallow left by Mercer. And he is in there.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Colton Wong. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Rodriguez. And that retires the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. The Cardinals are out in front 2-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that misses, ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-1 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Wong moves over. One down. Ready for another shot now. Josh Bell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jerko fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Up next for the Buccos, Sean Rodriguez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. Ready once again, Dexter Fowler. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0. It is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's Jed Jerko now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
The 1-0 delivery. Chopped weakly to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Coming on is Fowler. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day. Here's Michael Saunders now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Wong sprinting after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Gregory Polanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wong has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Josh Harrison will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna is under it. Got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates 1. Josh Smoker enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
23, Marcell Ozuna.
He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Way outside. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded by Freese. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Martinez.
In now, Jose Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and had backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Mercer. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Sean Gilmartin comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 36, Sean Gilmartin.
Striding in to start the ninth, Corey Dickerson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Wong is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Josh Bell the next to hit. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. A ball hit hard to the left side, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Here comes the tying run home. He'll score, and the Pirates tie it. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's the first pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Fowler is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Tommy Pham is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Chopped weakly to the left. Please takes it in. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Center fielder number 16, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Dexter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hard liner toward short. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Wong on second. Fowler is over at first with one away. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch top of the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1.
Nope,
Down and away, ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1. Bullet back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Dominic Leone comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Dominic Leone.
Digging in, Michael Saunders. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Michael Saunders.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. Popped high in the air. Martinez is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The pitcher, number 53. Smoker.
Chris Bostic will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Chris Bostic.
One out, nobody on. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Leone, once a Toronto Blue Jay. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wong has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, John Harrison.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Josh Harrison. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Wong giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Stepping in now, Jordy Mercer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Popped him up. Kelly is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains 2-2. A.J. Schugel takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 31, A.J. Schugel.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Line hard. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Saunders is right there, 1 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He's 1-for-4 for the game.
Corey Dickerson.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman, number 55.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Bell. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now Bell swings and launches one to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box now, Sean Rodriguez. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. And there's ball one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's David Freese to stand in. As he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. A.J. Schugel claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.